everybody. Thank you for waiting. Welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a great day. Oh, in the nick of time. Tonight we are going to raise some awareness for a great charity, or at least I think it is a great charity. We are going to raise awareness for a charity called Free a Girl. This charity is all about stopping trafficking. Children that are basically forced into prostitution, sexual exploitation. And these people from Free a Girl, they go out and stop it. How they do that, I will leave a link. I have left a link in the description to the Free a Girl website. They also have a YouTube, so if you would be so kind to check that out, then feel very welcome. Of course, you can donate to this charity. There is a link in the description as well to my personal Facebook, and I have started a charity event there. You can donate, and then of course I will personally thank you in a voice message. And maybe get to know each other a little bit, talk a little, and of course show my absolute appreciation for your help. Furthermore, we have a couple of guests coming on later because we are doing something called laughing therapy. Now, what is laughing therapy? As the description says, or the title of the video says, laughing for charity. Laughing therapy basically is a therapy that is applied to release endorphins, because the brain cannot tell the difference between a fake and a real laugh. The face muscles that we use when we smile, they release endorphins. So we are going to do that a little later. First, I would love to show you a couple of videos from the Free a Girl YouTube. And I do have to warn you a little bit though, because these videos, they're not for the faint-hearted. They are somewhat they are actually terrible situations that these little girls get tied up in. Sorry, I am still Dutch, so if I talk funny, a little weird, then that's because I am Dutch and I have to think about my translation sometimes. But nonetheless, it is a very good cause. I believe in this cause. They go out and they intercept about 30 to 40 girls every month. Hey Gillian, thank you for joining. Mags, absolutely a delight. So as I was saying, they save up to 40 girls every month from trafficking and sexual exploitation. It is a very good cause. Please share this out, because I obviously want as many people on this charity stream as possible. Yes, so like I said, I will put on a video. It is a 9-minute video, so it is rather lengthy, but it will give you a good view on what Free a Girl does and how they work. So please enjoy Freedom Fighters by Free a Girl Foundation.
And this one?
Yeah, I do it.
7. Only yum yum this one?
See, yum, see, one only one time because
How much?
see, 40
For your name? And this one?
See, no same. See, I think
Boom boom? 50 boom boom?
yeah, yes. Yum, they boom to come here.
যখন আমার 9 বছর তখন আমাকে সোনাগাছিতে বিক্রি করে দিয়েছিল। খুব অত্যাচারও করেছিল। যারা আমার সাথে এমনি করেছে তারা স্বাধীনভাবে থাকছে, আর আমি স্বাধীনভাবে থাকতে পারছি না ওদের জন্য। मुझे क्या बेच दिया था।
Me trocava, dizia para os traficantes que se eles devessem pedra a ela e
तर मलाई यहाँबाट 15 वर्षमा लिएर गएको थियो, म सानै थिएँ कि।
पण एक ऐसा जगह है जिसमें छोटे या बड़ा कोई देखता नहीं है।
He told me, if you don't let me have sex with you, I'm going to sell you again.
जो काम करते थे ना वो काउंटर में जमा होते थे।
जो भी मेरा लड़की को
We have the best culture. In our culture, there is no place for a woman.
हर कोई शरीफ लड़की होती है रात को 9 बजे मतलब नहीं घूमती। लड़के भी उतना उससे ज़्यादा जिम्मेदार है रेप के लिए, ये लड़के हैं उससे ज़्यादा।
India telt 1,2 miljoen kinderprostituees. 400.000 daarvan zitten hier. En bijna de helft is tussen de 11 en 14 jaar oud. En die meisjes bevinden zich in gebouwen zoals deze hierachter. En de politie, die hun kan bevrijden, weet het waar ze zitten, maar doet dat alleen op aandringen van externe organisaties zoals Free a Girl.
We zijn hier nu bij een van de checkpoints tussen Nepal en India. Hier worden jaarlijks duizenden meisjes getrafficked en die komen dan in de gedwongen seksindustrie terecht. Wat zo bijzonder is, dat wij hier nu posten hebben gecreëerd met meisjes die uit de gedwongen seksindustrie komen, die nu volwassen zijn en die checken al het vrachtverkeer, de bussen, of dat er jonge meisjes verstopt zitten die ze gaan verhandelen.
Excuse me. कहाँसम्म जाने हो बहिनीहरू? किन सोधेको थाहा छ तपाईँहरूलाई?
थाहा छ।
किन भन्नुहोस् त?
किन भन्दा तपाईँहरूले सोध्नुभयो नि अनि हामीलाई
किन त हो?
बुढाबुढी तपाईँहरूले अब त्यो केटा मान्छेको बुढी आफ्नो बुढी साथी भाइहरू सोचेर लाग्छ नि।
तुम्हें ताला तो दे रहा
चुप ना.
मैं जा रहा नहीं सर मेरा पाइप
Room over there. Okay. And he kept one girl, minor girl. This is not your sister. You're lying. Liar. Yeah.
तो जब कोई मिसिंग कंप्लेन आती है कोई भी लड़की के बारे में, तो वो जो सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन है उसमें मेंशन है, उसके फोटोग्राफ्स या तो उसकी जो बेसिक डिटेल्स है वो कैसी दिखती है। इसके बाद हमारे इन्वेस्टिगेटर जो है उनका रोल शुरू होता है। वो एज अ डेको कस्टमर ब्रोथल में जाते हैं, वो माहौल से आप ऊब जाते हैं। ऐसा है कि ये माहौल में जाना आप कभी पसंद नहीं करते। उनकी जो ब्रोथल है जब एंटर करते हैं डोर से अंदर तो वहाँ पे सिटिंग रूम आता है। उसके बाद में वुडन कैबिन्स आती है। लड़की सिलेक्ट करने के बाद जो 4x6 की जो छोटी छोटी कैबिनें रहती है उसमें एक पलंग रहता है छोटा सा।
जान्थ्यो निकाल्ने थिएन त्यहाँबाट मलाई, पुलिसहरू आएर हामीलाई लुकाइदिन्थ्यो, यस्तो माथि माथि भित्र लुकाइदिन्थ्यो, त्यहाँबाट निकाल्ने थिएन हामीलाई। अनि पुलिसहरू आएर पैसा खाएर जान्थ्यो फेरि। अनि पछि भएपछि फेरि मैले आफैले कोशिश गरेर पुलिसहरूलाई बोलाएर मैं डर गई थी तभी। मैं बोली इतने सारे लोग क्यों आई हैं, उधर कमल भी था, सब था। तो मैंने सबसे पूछा, बोले लोग पुलिस लोग हैं।
She finally managed to escape once more through a small kitchen window.
बहुत अच्छा लगा कि एक से तो हम सोचने लगे कि हमें अच्छा हो गया, हमें यहाँ से निकाला। उस दिन 5 महीने बाद हमने बाहर की दुनिया देखी थी।
राम्रो लाग्छ कि उनीहरूले गर्दा कि म यति ठुलो भइसक्यो अनि आफूले अलिक गर्न सक्नु भयो।
अच्छे से
यहाँ की मैडम लोग अच्छी है तो हम लोग भी अच्छे से ही रहते हैं। हम लोग यहाँ पे क्लास करते हैं, क्लास पार्लर क्लास, एजुकेशन क्लास, सिलाई क्लास, कंप्यूटर क्लास, एजुकेशन ग्रामर में सब सीखते हैं हम लोग।
मैं मेरी छोटी बहन के लिए ऐसा चाहती हूँ कि जो मैं रेस्क्यू फाउंडेशन में थोड़ा सीख रही हूँ वो आगे जाके कुछ काम में लगाऊँ, और मेरे भाई बहन लोग को मैं थोड़ा पढ़ा के जो ज़िंदगी मैंने गुजारी अभी इतने टाइम तक, वो ज़िंदगी में इन लोग को नहीं गुजारने दूँगी अभी।
A father is about to embrace his daughter for the first time in months.
मैं चाहती हूँ कि अभी मैं बाहर जाऊँगी, बाहर जाके एक ब्यूटी पार्लर खोलूँगी, क्योंकि मेरी मम्मी को भी ब्यूटी पार्लर का काम आता। मम्मी और मैं हम दोनों मिलके ब्यूटी पार्लर खोल के ब्यूटी पार्लर में शिफ्ट हो जाएंगे।
How does it make you feel to work here?
I'm so happy.
मैं बहुत खुश हूँ कि कभी अपनी मम्मी से मिलूँ। बहुत एक्साइटेड हूँ कि उनको देखूँ।
तिनीहरूलाई सजाय दिन्छु, तर यो साथीहरू पनि नफसोस्। हामीले यस्तो ठाउँमा गइस अब अर्को साथीहरूलाई पढाइदिन्छ, फेरि तर तिनीहरूले सजाय दिनुपर्छ, तर छोड्नु हुँदैन। तिनीहरूले सजाय गर्नुपर्छ। अब सजाय दिएन भने तिनीहरूले फेरि गाउँमा जान्छ, फेरि लिएर जान्छ केटीहरू, अर्को केटीहरू लिएर जान्छ।
Hier in Nepal zijn ze al heel goed bezig. De komende 16 dagen staan in het teken tegen handel van vrouwen en kinderprostitutie. En wij doen mee. Ons opvanghuis loopt ook hier om te strijden tegen kinderprostitutie.
في مواجهة الظلم والاضطهاد ونرفع صوتنا سويا ونقول لا للعنف، نعم للسلام، لا للاستعباد، نعم للحرية.
I am ashamed as a lawyer that there is no justice being done and barely a complaint being made about it. I'm ashamed as a woman that girls like Nadia can have their bodies sold and used as battlefields.
لا لاستغلال النساء والأطفال، نعم لتوفير حياة حرة كريمة لهم. لا لإفلات المجرمين من العقاب، نعم لمحاسبة المجرمين والمرتكبين وتحقيق العدالة.
For years, the men that visited and raped these girls could walk away unpunished. That is about to change. Free a Girl movement started the School for Justice. A school where rescued girls are educated to become the best lawyers and prosecutors in the country, to put everyone involved in child prostitution behind bars. And believe us, they are passionate to do so.
আইনজীবী বা লয়ার হতে চাই, যাতে যারা শিশু পাচার বা যারা শিশু পাচার তাদের বিরুদ্ধে আমি লড়তে পারি।
যারা আমার প্রতি অত্যাচার করেছে আমি তাদের শাস্তি চাই।
আমি এই পাচারের বিরুদ্ধে লড়তে চাই।
আমি বিচার চাই।
And this one?
I don't get
7. Only yum yum this one?
For some reason it was on repeat, sorry about that. As I said, a terrific cause. I think that these people, this charity needs to be supported. And of course I have donated my share, and I will donate more. But yeah, well, so as you see, this is what Free a Girl is about, and I believe in their cause. I want child trafficking and prostitution to stop. This is why I do this. This is why we do this. But it's not all going to be sad stories or maybe even motivating stories. To be honest, I found this pretty motivating. I hope you found that as well. Let's see. We have a few guests tonight, and they are going to help me laugh our asses off. Although, try to, because we're going to start with fake laughs. And the first one that I want to bring up is a man that most of you probably will know. He is known from Naked Zombie 2.0, and he is also known as Marquis Paranormal, Wesley Marquis. Hey Wes, welcome to the stream. Can you hear me? Alright, I'll have to, there we go. You can probably hear me now better.
You can probably hear me now better.
I just hope that it's not
it's not heard on the stream.
If I talk? Yeah, okay, so it's
if I talk?
Just
yeah,
me
okay,
and you.
so
Can
it's
you hear me?
just me and you. Can you hear me?
What happened to the sound?
Sure, that was me.
Oh,
that was me. I had my mic muted. Okay, now that we got that figured out.
Welcome to the stream. Very happy that you were able to join.
Welcome to the stream. Very happy that you were able to join.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Sure. So like you said, I do a paranormal channel, just ghost boxes, stuff like that. Yeah, been into that for many years. Play guitar. Yeah, that's kind of me, you know.
Yeah, and I promised you that we are going to play guitar.
And I promised you that
point.
we are going to play
So
guitar.
that might be a good project for another
So
stream.
that might be a good project for another
And
stream.
of course, you're not the only guest.
And of course, you're not the only guest. We have another guest, a beautiful
also know from
woman
Naked Zombie
that we
2.0,
also know from
but also
Naked Zombie
from
2.0,
a channel
but
called
also
Paranormal
from
People.
a channel called Paranormal People.
Lately, she's been doing myths
Lately,
and
she's
legends,
doing myths
which are
and
very
legends,
interesting stories.
which are very interesting stories to
I
hear.
would like to introduce
Mary Lou,
aka
Mary Lou, aka Max.
Hello, boys.
Hey, Max.
Hey, Max.
How are you?
How you doing?
I was sat before and I was talking to Rob and I said I'm going down one stream, and he said, all right. And he said, what is it about? So I was telling him, and he said, oh, he's brave, isn't he, having a depressive on a laughter stream? I said, oh, you're funny, aren't you?
Right. So tell us a bit about yourself.
Max.
Well, yes, I'm depressive. Yeah, I used to do a lot of paranormal, but now I'm doing a lot of myths and legends. And I also do some streaming on D-Live as well, mostly music and, thinking about other things. But yeah, I'm a grandmother. I know I don't look it, but I am.
You look terrific.
You look terrific for a grandmother. Absolutely.
I'm 50 this year.
Oh,
I
this
am.
year.
This
There's gonna. Do you like do that in the UK?
in the UK? Like these big dolls,
we have custom that if somebody turns 50, if it's a man, they get Abraham. There's this big party, and everybody has to know that you became 50. So they put a big doll in front of your apartment, and there's always some kind of surprise. But
I don't need a doll. But, I mean, people will come around and they post things on lampposts outside, maybe at least 50 today, or on your door, or, things like that. But, yeah, we do that kind of thing. The doll thing's not something we do.
All right, cool.
Cool.
And have you both, question for you, both. Have you ever heard of Free a Girl before this stream?
No.
No?
No.
What do you think so far?
What do you think so far?
You've seen the video.
What do you think?
must admit, near the end, I was like, when they were saying that they was training to be lawyers and prosecutors, I was getting a bit feminist. I mean, what sweet revenge for them, but also giving them strength to do it as well. I mean, that's amazing. That's really good. That it also it gives them a purpose. It makes them strong, and it gets the revenge for them as well, which I thought was fantastic.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they give them a new life. It's not that they just save these girls. They give them new life, and a new quality of life. And I think that's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, seeing the stories of what's happening to them is absolutely terrible. But then when you see that they're getting that help and they're being able to do something with their lives afterwards, it's just so awesome that they have that program to help them do that.
Yeah.
Wait, why?
I
think I forgot. Just because for some reason I'm seeing it on OBS. I see all three of you, but on let me. This will probably help. Let's see. Because I'm sure why Mag's not showing up.
I am. I can see me on the on YouTube.
I see you there.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I can see it on YouTube. I've got YouTube open as well as I've got on different monitors, so I've got my YouTube open on one and StreamYard on the other.
All right.
So if you see me going like that, it's because I've got two monitors.
So, right.
I just want to thank anybody who has joined the stream. Thank you for joining. Thank you for supporting us or listening for this charity event
and for this
noble cause. If you want to say hi, that would be great. If you don't want to say hi, that's also fine.
But you're here for one specific reason, and that's probably laughing therapy. Have you two ever done laughing therapy?
Yes.
No.
Wes has. Mags hasn't.
Mags hasn't.
And when did you do it, Wes?
Oh, many years ago. Yeah, I was at a mental health retreat, and they had this couple who were comedians and had this workshop on laugh therapy. So that's kind of my introduction to it. Way back, probably 2005, 2006.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same for me. It wasn't an health retreat. Sorry, pardon me. Coffee's going down. It wasn't a retreat for me, but it was on an event. A festival called Lowlands, which is here in the Netherlands. Big festival, big event. And there was this tent set up, and this guy would do the therapy. And we just thought, why not? We can give it a try, right? It was fun. But we really had a good time. Now this is a little different than normal therapy, but I'm pretty sure that it's just as effective. So if you're ready, we are going to start with a slight warm up, and that is the huh. And it goes like this. You're supposed to join, right?
No, I'm just thinking, all I wanted to do is go one.
No. We have to stay.
Megan's thinking I did not sign up for this.
I'm already nearly crying. Look, I've got tears in my eyes.
All right. So if you're on the stream listening to this, I really hope that you're joining as well because it works. I don't know about you, but that first warm up, the that already made me laugh. You okay, Max?
Fine.
All right. So from there out, obviously, we go to phase two. And phase two. I think one of you has the sound a little bit loud. I think it's Max because Wes is wearing headphones.
Might be me.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't know. Can you turn it down on here?
All right. Well, I'll just talk a little. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I don't hear myself anymore. I hear no echoes. So it's good. That's good.
I'll move my mic further away. There you go.
Okay, so let's move to phase two. Which is he.
I will try and
Go on, Wes.
Right off anyway.
No, that's off. That's later. It's gonna get better. Okay. I don't know about you guys, but I think it feels great. As I said, how it works is that your muscles in your face start to contract, and that releases endorphins. Yeah. You're doing great.
Oh, Megs has gone to the drink.
Yeah, it's hard stuff. Pepsi.
Pepsi Max even. Or is it just anyway. Right, after he, what do we got after he? Ha. We had the he, like the chuckle, and now we're going to full-blown laugh. That's it.
There you go.
Is it fake or real? I don't know. I'm getting hot. I'm getting absolutely. Anyway. All right. You think that's it? No. No. Because now the really good ones. Now we're starting on the really good ones. The Hall. This is the kind of laugh that you think, like, oh, that's all. And so you go,
Can I not just give you a laugh at you doing this?
What?
It's amusing. If anybody comes in and sees this right now, we really have tears of redemption.
It's in the description. We are laughing for charity.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Okay.
We have one more. And this is the maniacal laugh. So basically, you're going to combine each and every laugh we just did. The whole, the ha, the he. Was that it? Did I get it wrong? Yeah, I think so. And all right, get prepared because this one is crazy, right?
You did that so well.
I don't think I can do that.
It's just like I said. I think I had some practice. To be honest, I did practice in front of a mirror, and you can't see my mouth, which is good because my teeth are terrible.
Oh God, Mr. McSturdy, my eyes are running.
When Max wanted to come up on the street, she said, "All right, give me some time to put on some makeup." Well, that was useful.
Well, I'm here.
So basically that was 10 minutes of laughing theory. 15 minutes actually. I love when people wipe tears from their eyes.
We're looking like kids at this rate, aren't we? With mascara.
Yeah, when I was doing, we didn't do it like that. We just did like a general laugh. But yeah, that's really cool.
No, that's even better because if I went to therapy, right, and I do have therapy, so and they started doing that, I would be in stitches on the floor like I just were. Honestly, it's just.
That's the good idea, right? Because when I see you laugh, I start to laugh. And when you see me laugh, you start to laugh. And so that's the great thing about laughing. There is also like I'm sorry?
I laugh at weird things. I do laugh at weird things. So, I mean, things that people probably wouldn't find funny. I'll be sat there, me, splitting my sides over it. And I can't help myself. It's like, you know that my humour is that, when somebody falls down at first and you do is laugh. That's me. All the time with the humour. It's the strangest weird things.
Sadistic humour?
They call it.
Kind of. I can remember arguing with my brother and my sister. We were uptown, and he worked in Newcastle at the time, which is probably 150 miles away, something like that. And he lived up there, and he was a nurse. He was working in a hospital there, and he'd come home this weekend, and we were walking through our shopping centre, a mall, I suppose they call it in America, or and we seen this old woman fall. Right, but she proper went down as well. And first thing I did was laugh, we all did. First thing we did was laugh. And then I went to Ward and he's, go and help her. He went, no. I said, go and help her, you're a nurse. He went, no. He said, if I help her and something goes wrong, he said, I can be sued. Well, that started me off laughing even more. Right, because thought through BT for helping her. So me and our Tracy went and helped this old woman up. And she must have thought, what evil people, because we both had tears in our eyes, still laughing. We're alright, look, come on,
that's absolutely the best laugh you can have. The ones where your belly is hurting from laughing, and tears in your eyes, and love that. I haven't done that in a while. When was the last time that you two had a good laugh? When was the last time that you had a good laugh?
Last time.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I was just saying, Billy Collins, he was laughing.
When was the last time that you had one of those laughs that, well, except for just now, that you had tears in your eyes and that you shook your belly, that you really thought, like, stop, please, stop, I can't.
Was probably watching Robin Williams stand-up comedy, I would imagine.
Yeah. For
me,
it was a comedian as well. I think when one of those times that I really remembered, I was watching Jim Carrey, The Mask.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. And then when I had seen The Mask, I thought, I want to know more about Jim Carrey, and then I saw Ace Ventura. Now that made me laugh so hard the entire movie.
Oh yeah, the part where he's coming out of the rhinoceros or whatever.
That's when nature calls. That's the second one. Yeah. The first one is when he goes after the dolphin, and then his landlord comes out and goes Ventura, and he goes Satan. because he's good. It's absolutely hilarious. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. The guy's Canadian, so it can't be that bad, right? But
oh no, Canadians are awesome. But I'm Canadian, so I'm kind of might be a little bit biased.
Prestigious,
yeah.
Biased. No, but commit. Just a little bit. No, but Jim Carrey is amazing. I love it. He makes me laugh every time. Though,
liar.
Yes.
There's another good one.
Yes. And when he's capable of lying, that made me laugh so much.
With that liar, we all tell little white lies every day, even if it's just embellishing on something, putting a bit of sparkle on it or something like that. Yeah. Technically, that's lying. But we all do that every day. So literally, who'd be able to get through a day without just putting a bit of sparkle on something? Because I think we don't just do it.
Well,
it's not really
I don't think anything.
Yeah, well, sometimes you feel it makes you feel better if you go, oh God, you should have seen this, and you put a bit of sparkle on it. It also makes you feel better if you're having a crappy day. So,
Well, that's the thing about that movie, right? Because he lied for a profession. And when he couldn't lie, not even white lies, or just stupid lies. That brings hilarious comedy to the screen.
They say that a person lies about 1 to 2 times a day.
Yeah. Yeah. I believe that.
And I lie to you about 30 times a day. So I gotta ask you guys, what are you lying to me about today?
Well, I haven't lied to you today, but you're a handsome bloke. Obviously.
My lad, who's 33 now,
that's a joke.
And he's the biggest liar God ever created upon this earth. He really is. It can't help it. It's with his attention deficit, his ADHD, he's always done it. It's like he'll go to a shop and there'll be, oh, Mum, when we're at the shop, there an armed robbery, police were there. And you're like, yeah, of course they were. And it's like every time he'd go to the shop, it'd be a big fiasco that had gone on. Or every time he phones me up, he's got this big drama going on. And now we just go, Martin. It's like, because he's not doing it to be mean to anybody. He doesn't lie to anybody to be mean to them or anything like that. It's just his ADHD, and he has to put all this, get all this attention. So to get all the attention, he has to embellish, all this stuff. So now we just go, all right, really, yeah, okay.
All right, there's a few of them, and they just can't help lying. They are, or there's also the catatonic liar, but well, it's not about lies today. It's about laughing.
That's right.
Favorite comedian.
Billy Conley.
Robin Williams.
All right, still gonna say Jim Carrey. Yeah, Robin Williams. I love him. And Billy O'Connelly. I love Scottish accent. By the way, that was Irish. Never mind.
Good Scottish accent. Yeah, yes. But I think he doesn't tell jokes. He's like more of a situational comedian, isn't he? He just tells things about what he sees, and and just like adds to it and puts his flair, and just everyday stuff, which I think is fantastic. It's things that we've probably all thought at some point, or seen strange things, and he just tells it and says a joke, and he just in stitches, just the way he tells it. It's the way he tells it.
Yeah, and I love him.
Yeah, and I love him in
movies
movies
as
as
well.
well.
The same for Robin
the
Williams.
same for Robin Williams.
Wait, Robbie Williams.
Robin Williams.
Robin Williams. I keep mixing those two up. Robin Williams is a lot better than Robbie Williams, to be honest. But still. But these people, they both have been on the screen as well. And I loved Billy Connolly as a voice actor in Brave. I don't know if you've seen that. It's a Disney movie. Yeah.
It's a good movie. Yeah.
No, Wes?
No, Wes?
I can't remember. I'd have to look at it.
I recommend it.
I recommend
Brave.
Brave.
It is a Scottish tale.
And
is it animated?
It's a Disney film.
Yeah, it is. And Disney is always feel good, right? They pull some tears from your eye, but always feel good at the end of a Disney movie. And of course, when we talk about laughing, Billy Connolly in a Disney movie, that's a recipe for laughing. Just like Eddie Murphy in Mulan, that was a great mixture of comedy within a Disney movie. And Robin Williams, obviously, who played the genie in the lamp in Aladdin.
Yeah.
These are all great actors. So wait, where's mine? Anyway.
Yeah, I think Billy Connolly is a great serious actor though as well. So it's that Rip Mrs. Brown, where he played Queen Victoria's hand helper. Yeah, he was excellent in that. But I think sometimes though, when, like I said to you before, when I'm really depressed, it's Monty Python and Billy Connolly that go on. If I'm having a day where it's hard to lift my head off the pillow, Monty Python and Billy Connolly, I'll just do marathons of them and just.
Yes, I love Monty Python. I love Monty Python.
Oh yeah, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
We are the Knights of Satan. That's the Holy Grail.
Yeah. Yes.
No, my favourite's Lava Brian.
Nearly a flesh wound.
Yes, just a flesh wound. I love that scene. The big scary black knight. Cutting off his arms. I'll kick you to death. Brilliant.
It's when his head starts going.
Yeah.
And I also love the part when the knights come when they come back to the knights of Knee, and they say, "We are no longer the knights of Knee. We are now the knights of Knee." And then one in the back goes, "It's brilliant. I love Monty Python." And Mel Brooks. You guys know Mel Brooks, right? You guys know Mel Brooks movies?
Yeah.
Men in Tights, Spaceballs. They always make me laugh. Stupid humor that makes absolutely no sense, and yet it's so stupid that it's funny.
Yep, like the combing the beach.
Like what?
Like the combing the beach scene.
Yeah.
Combing out the desert, big huge comb.
Yeah.
We've been jammed. Strawberry. Yes, Monty Python. So, like we discussed, your favorite actors? Robin Williams. And Billy Connolly. Favorite movie that they played in.
It's comedy one for me with Billy Connolly is that Act of God that I told you about before. You said you've not seen it.
No.
It's like sarcastic, like humour in it, which is my kind of humour. So it's really quite funny. He lightning storm. He's a fisherman, right? But he's only just like a solo fisherman, and the storm takes out his boat, but they say he's not covered because it's an act of God on his insurance, and he's got nothing else left in his name. So it's about him having to go and live back with his ex-missus and her husband and their child, and him trying to fight the insurance company as well. It's just really funny.
Right. And how did you say that it was called? Again?
Act of God, I think it is called.
Act of God.
Can't you grab ones in chat?
I will definitely have to keep that in mind. Hey,
Joanne B.
Welcome to the stream,
Yeah.
sweetheart. Hi, Elon. Hi, Mags.
Hi, Elon. Hi,
Wes.
Mags. Hi,
Mags.
Wes.
Oh,
Mags.
Oh my, you've had your hair chopped.
Your hair chopped.
Yeah, I've had
Now
about
that
6
you
inches
mention
to
it, I didn't even know
it. It was like down here. Yeah, I had it all chopped off.
Yeah, it does.
Easier now. So much easier to do.
My hair is also well, it just falls off. But that's it's starting to mirror. I was looking in the mirror. Never mind. Anyway, it's not something I'm very proud of. But actually, absolutely not proud of. But, yeah. So, Wes' favorite movie? Did you think of it? Joey.
Ron Williams movie, Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yes.
Either one of them.
Yes. Good choice.
Classic.
I have an echo.
What's that?
I have an echo.
Not hearing it.
I can't hear it.
Yeah, it might be because it's on the stream. Hang on. I could do this. How's that? Is that better? Can you guys say something?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Let me see if I can put my headphones on, if I can get them to work. Cause I don't know.
Oh wow, 3 times.
That's a lot. That is a lot. But if how's that? It probably takes a little while before it changes. But oh no. I did. Hang on. Just
Okay, it was just
whoops.
Okay.
Oh no. No, I
Just connect yourself back in. Yeah.
Now I hear an echo. Okay, how about now? Oh, that seems to be better. Yeah, it was my OBS setup.
Oh, can I take my headphones off then? I hate wearing them to do my edit.
Oh no, it's echoing more. For me, at least. I mean, for you, it's probably not echoing, or?
I can't hear an echo.
Joanne's saying it's better now.
All right. Not for me, though.
Not for you.
No. But it's okay. I'll figure out a way to deal with it. It's I'll just have to get used to that. Wow, that's weird. Anyway, what were we talking about? Favorite movies and good streams.
Yeah, what's yours?
Was mine? Well, I actually said so not so long ago. Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura. Absolutely love it.
Awesome.
No, this is not going well.
What's wrong?
So it's good for you, Joanne.
Was it good for you, Joanne?
It's going absolutely bonkers where I'm. I think I'm hearing what Joanne heard before.
But well, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, we've got fireworks outside.
Fireworks. What's the occasion?
I don't
I can
know.
hear them.
Some tea, just lighting them off. Yeah, quite going at it as well.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's quite underrated, isn't it? Because he did that, what were it called? Cable Guy. That wasn't well received, weren't it? Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
And I think he kind of threw to, you know, it sort of like bled over onto other things they did, even though they was quite good or good, you know. I mean, I love Dumb and Dumber. I mean, you can't not laugh at Dumb and Dumber. If you ask me, it's hilarious. I think he got a bit of a role in it, to be honest with you.
I think my favorite Jim Carrey movie was The Truman Show.
Truman Show. Gotta have that. Oh, that's so good. It's so naive, isn't it? God bless him, innit?
Yeah.
That's so good. No, it must have been your mic because she's saying it wasn't us, Joanne. So it was your fault.
It's just a little weird for me. I mean,
are you still hearing it in your
headphones?
Navi. Yeah, I'm still hearing the echo, but I guess I'll work with it.
Right. Maybe go into your settings for StreamYards and check them.
That's all right. That's all right.
Camera mic.
You guys can hear it, and the viewers can hear it. It's all good. It's all good.
He'll be having a paranoia attack when he gets off with the voices in my head. It's all the voices.
How to drive yourself insane.
Over and over and over.
I still hear the voices.
Get them out of my head! Anyway,
what is it you want me to do?
Because I need coffee.
He'll never speak to me in words again because he'll say, I keep hearing your voices over and over.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
Okay. Bless him, he's got to fiddle now to see if he can get it sorted.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? I don't know how long it's been like that though, because nobody was talking in chat till Joanne come on and said it was echoing.
Yeah, I do wonder.
It wasn't earlier on because I was listening to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering if it was when we all come on.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because when he was just talking by himself, I didn't hear anything like that.
No, I didn't hear any at all. What have you been up to? Anything interesting?
No, I've just been working. And yeah, haven't done any videos or anything, but hopefully soon.
Done a couple
I keep saying I'll do one, and I just put it off. Well, I'll do it tomorrow. Then tomorrow is one of those things where you get there and then if
tomorrow never comes.
Yeah.
No, I've done a couple of lives on D Live. Some music stuff. I've got about 3 streams up and ready to go on D Live. I've just not felt like doing them, to be honest.
Yeah, the motivation factor can be hard sometimes.
Pardon?
The motivation factor can be a little bit difficult sometimes.
Yeah, I've had a lot on these last few months. I've with my health and everything. So
yeah,
I'm going for a liver scan in about 10 days, 11 days on 10th of February. So it's not just going for the scan, it's getting out of the house, being agoraphobic to go for the scan.
Oh, God, yeah. I can only imagine.
So, yeah.
I mean, I have anxiety and I have a hard time going out as it is, but when it's
well,
like
you
that
know
much
how bad I am.
yeah. I mean, you never leave the house, so that's like something completely, yeah.
But I have to go and I have to have it done. I know that it still doesn't make the planning of it going any easier. Mind you, I might be entertaining a lot of people on my road as they try to get me out of the house. Maybe you should get Rob to film it.
Now, wouldn't it be nice if they could just bring the equipment to you?
Ooh.
It'd be so much easier.
Hello, have you sorted it?
I've got coffee, yeah.
Oh, no. I thought you were trying to sort the voices in your head out.
Oh, that's never gonna be okay.
It's never gonna leave me
I was
alone.
born in it. I'm gonna die with it.
Okay, now I want coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Joanne, I know everything goes fine, then I pop in, chat and cause trouble.
Hey, Claire. Oh, welcome to the stream.
It's Claire in, I can't see you.
I know everything goes fine when I pop in and cause trouble. Yes, I think that's a Scottish thing.
Have I missed Claire?
When Glenn comes in, trouble. When Jackie comes in, trouble. Always trouble.
Do you know what? I can't see Claire in the chat. I don't know why. Oh, hang on. There, I can now. She's popped up. There you go.
All right.
It actually, hi Claire, sweetie. It was actually, I said it on your OBS chat on the thing before I seen it on the proper chat.
Oh, right.
I don't know what happened there.
Awkward.
Very strange. Yeah. So yeah, I think laughter does help. I mean, like I said, I use it all the time anyway. You know, it's how sarcastic and I'm always taking the mickey because I just think life's too short. And I mean, I can be as depressed as I want, but I always find something funny. You know, I'll always try. I try to be funny, because I don't always want people know. I know it sounds weird, but I think for me it's like a defense mechanism as well. You know, I don't always want people knowing how I am or how I'm feeling. You know, so you try to put on that cheery exterior, don't you, when you've got problems?
Yeah. And there's a saying about that that the people with the brightest smile often have the biggest battles inside.
I do it all the time. I know I do it. You know, but I mean, I also am quite sarcastic and I find a lot of things funny anyway. I have to watch myself sometimes because it's like I have no filter some days and I go too far. I really, it's just too much.
Who needs filters? They're not important.
But yeah.
So how about Jojo and Claire? I mean, you obviously have some favorite actor that always makes you laugh.
Claire has no filters either. None. She has zero.
I'm not talking about filters. Nice. I'm talking about their favorite comedian actors, the people that make them laugh.
Oh Jesus! I dread Claire's responses when you
makes you laugh.
You have to ask her. You have to ask her live. You couldn't have asked her in our group chat earlier because God knows what you're going to get now when you've asked her live. You know what she's like.
It'll be fine, I'm sure.
She'll be putting up Debbie Does Dallas or something like that.
But Wes, you can just say hi. That's fine. Just interrupt me. Chat comes first. That's my
right.
rule.
Yep.
Chat comes first. Will Smith, good choice. Good choice. And what movie? We'll just wait for that.
I don't know what's wrong with the chat on my thing.
Foresight.
I don't know that one.
Me neither. Bruce Forsyth.
Did you say Bruce Forsyth?
So
Jesus Christ, Claire.
It's the part where I bring up.
Oh no, Joanne Bruce Forsyth. Nice to see you. To see you, nice.
It sounds like Bruce Forsyth.
Sorry, that was catchphrase. That was Bruce Forsyth's catchphrase, wasn't it? Nice to see you. To see you, nice. I know who he is. He's English fella.
Oh no, the way you said that reminds me of this series that my dad used to watch. Are you free, Mr. Great Job?
Mr. Granger. I'm free. It's are you being served that?
Humphrey, yes, Mr.
I'm
Humphrey.
free. When the gay fellow when he goes, I'm
Are
free.
you being served?
It still makes me laugh, that, even though it's not politically correct in any way, shape, or form because it's from the 70s, but it's still really funny.
My dad used to love that show.
Yeah, I mean, now when you put it in these times, it's just so not PC. But it's so hilarious. It is. It was about a department store. You know, the people who worked in the department store. That's what it were about.
Yeah.
I had to wonder how many shows would be canceled today if they're. Usually it works. Things work the other way around, or they used to for the longest time, where the envelope was getting pushed and pushed and pushed, and now it's getting to the point where the envelope's kind of being drawn back again. Everybody's getting it. Yeah, like kind of the cancel society or whatever they call it, cancel culture.
Cancel culture. Yeah, you've got to be very careful now with what you say, which is a shame because humour really, you know, shouldn't be. Because what I mean, the difference between being a racist and being a comedian. But I mean, the thing is, if somebody told a joke about somebody who was black or something, but they were actually they were a comedian and they were talking about a situation they'd seen, that's not them being racist. That's them taking the mickey out of somebody who was racist, you know. But people don't appreciate that, so you've got to be really careful with what you say. I mean, I'm not. Well, you know, my granddaughter's mixed race, and I've got a brother who's gay. I've got a cousin who's trans.
Well, if it isn't the doctor, nobody believes me paranormal. Ray.
Yes.
Hi,
Ray, that's awesome.
I mean, we've got everything in our family. Us, we've got every religion, every colour, every sexuality. You know, we just everybody gets treated the same. You know, it's just like that's who we are. Everybody gets treated the same in our family.
I don't think we have any excuse me. I have any gay sexual people in our family, but we do have like every ethnicity.
I got I'll make you laugh. I was on the phone the other day, and they said they were filling out a form, and they said, "And what's your nationality?" I said, "British." They went, "White British?" I went, "Well, I'm just British, really." And they went, "Yes, but it asks you if you're white British." I went, "Well, I think that's racist." I said, "What does it matter what colour I am? I'm British. I was born in this country." I said, "If somebody of a different colour was born in this country, they're British." I said, "If they have citizenship, they're British." You know, I said, "So I don't know why you need to know what." And she was getting really frustrated, this woman. And then she went, now, she said, "This might be a bit personal." She went, "But what's your sexuality?" I said, "Anything." And she went, "What?" And she went, "And what's that?" I said, "Well," I said, "You know, a bit of this, bit of that." I said, "It depends what I feel like." And I'm only doing this just to wind you up because she were annoying me with questions. And she was like, "Yes, but if you had to narrow it down." I went, "Narrow it down?" I said, "I shouldn't have to put myself in a box."
Narrow it down. What was this for, Megs? What was this for?
It was for a form I was filling out for Citizens Advice Bureau. I wanted an appointment with you on phone.
Your sexuality is very awkward, Grace said.
Rob was stood in the doorway and he's going like this to me. And I'm thinking, no.
So wait a minute. Pansexual basically means you're screwing everything that's not attached. Is that it?
No, it means that you're not attracted to any particular sex, that you are more attracted to people and than actually concentrating on the actual gender. Yeah.
I'm getting too old for this shit, really. I just
it doesn't have to be.
I don't understand all this. Why? I mean, to be honest, and maybe it's not going to be PC. It's not going to be PC. When you are born a boy or a girl, then it's obvious, right? if you want to identify as a girl while you're aboard, fine, that's good. But what's going on lately is you have to fill in this form with all this information, and it used to say just boy or girl, but now it's all transgender, cisgender. I'm lost. I'm lost.
All we have here is boy, girl, or other. That's what our forms say.
Other.
See,
Oh well, that's
the thing is,
fine.
I have no problem with what people want to identify as. They can identify as a toaster for all I care. I've no problem. I don't care, because if that's what makes them happy. You know, we live in a harsh world at the minute and have done for a long time. Politics has gone to the frigging wall. Most countries around the world are going to the dogs. So if you want to shag a toaster, right? I don't care. I really don't. So really, on forums, they should just leave sexual orientation, then just leave it blank. You can fill out what you want. It just makes it so much easier, less offensive, and they can all be what they want to be when they want to be. It just makes... I have no problem with anybody being what they want, so just leave it blank and they can fill in it themselves if they want to.
Yeah, and getting back to the toaster, just make sure it's not plugged in. I would say about that.
Unless you're into that sort of thing, because you could well be into electric shocks.
Well, there's a new form of therapy, I guess, a new way to go about it.
Yeah, electric shock therapy.
This is taking a whole different direction. Why are we talking about sexual toasters?
No, but it's true though, isn't it? It's whatever anybody wants to be. Let him bloody be. Who are they doing harm to? Do you know what I mean? Who's getting it? Want to be what they want to be.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's way too much focus concentrated on people's sexuality and stuff like that. I totally agree.
Yeah, and that's why I turned around to a woman on phone and told her I'm a bit of this and a bit of that, because I thought it's none of your bloody business, really. I am what I am, and I don't see what it's going to be do with anybody else. You know what I mean? Just like live and let live, for God's sake. Have a laugh. I don't go around. Don't matter to me. I don't phone people up and say, "Well, could you tell me what gender you are before we speak, please?"
Guys, I just want to take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the charity that we're doing this for. Free a Girl. Sorry, I'm having some trouble, some slapping in my throat. Anyway, Free Girl is a charity that frees girls, young girls, from slavery and from sexual misconduct. Mags.
Well, I'll mute it while I'm typing if you can hear me. I was replying to chat.
I'm sorry, I'm watching the stream and I see you doing this and I see your mouth moving, but I don't hear any sounds. I'm sorry. But anyway, right. Free a Girl. Free a Girl is a foundation or a movement, actually, that frees girls in Nepal and India. They intercept 30 to 40 girls every month and give them a new life. The Ray, what? Oh, then I'm in the wrong chat. So it's not Free Girls. At least he honors the stream with laughing for charity. Anyway, no, Ray, it's not Free Girls. It's all about freeing girls in Nepal and in India. They raised like actual huge schools to re-educate these children and to bring them a new life and even fight against child traffickers and to avoid any harm being caused by other girls. It is a terrific cause. If you would like to donate, please do so through the link in the description. You can also check out the site. Nothing is obligated, of course. If you want to share it out the stream, please do so. Leave a like, because that'll help the video be shown. Not for my channel, but of course to raise awareness for Free a Girl, who do absolutely great work. I really believe in this cause. So with that said, Ray, stop being a smart ass.
Yeah, and if you don't actually know, if you go back when the stream finishes, if you go back and rewatch, there's videos actually on the charity, which is quite disturbing, but towards the end of it, it's quite uplifting as well. So if you can pop back and have a watch of the video about the charity, it's quite amazing, really.
I have another video, which is also plugged from the YouTube of Free a Girl. They have a YouTube. Let me check so I can share the link. I hope that this is it. My computer is a little slow. All right, so here is the link. If you want to check out the videos of Free a Girl, all information is on there. If you want to know something, if you know what they do, they have terrific videos. Some are short, some are a little longer. And I want to show you a video right now, which is about 7 minutes. So Mags and Wes can have a 7-minute break. And obviously, you can see what Free a Girl is all about and what they do. Right. Enjoy.
Have you push play on that?
अनि मान्छे साथीहरू त्यो घर पनि नराम्रो गरेपछि साथीहरूको लैलैमा लागेर हिँड्यो साथीहरूले भन्यो म काम दिन्छु भनेर उनीहरू सँगसँगै गएपछि उनीहरू मैले जस्तै राम्रो सोचेको थिएँ साथीहरूलाई लेकिन उनीहरूले राम्रो सोचेन मलाई कोठीमा लागेर बेच्यो
This is the story of the mothers who have lost their daughters and of daughters who have been rescued from prostitution and are slowly trying to start a new life. In 2014, I traveled to Nepal to meet the girls we have rescued from the brothels in India. I'm Evelien Hulske, co-founder and director of Free a Girl.
म त्यहाँ पुगिसकेपछि मान्छेहरू आउँथ्यो त्यहाँ अनि मान्छेहरू आइसकेपछि म त्यहाँ बसिरहेको थियो अनि मेरो हात समात्यो अनि त्यसपछि फेरि मैले भने के हो यहाँ त यस सिलाइ काम हुन्छ भनेर भन्नुभएको थियो भनेर भन्दाखेरि अनि त्यो मालकिनहरू हुन्छ नि त उनीहरूले भन्नुभयो यहाँ त यस्तो काम होइन यहाँ त यस्तो यस्तो तँलाई बेचेर गएको भन्नुभयो त्यसपछि म धेरै रोएपछि यस्तो काम नगर्ने भने धेरै पिट्यो धेरै पिटेपछि अनि फेरि पिटे पनि मैले नगर्ने भनेको अनि मेरो बाबाआमालाई मारिदिन्छु भनेर धम्की दिनुभयो। अनि तैँले नराम्रो काम नगरे पनि तँ जिउमा सबै नराम्रो काम गरेको छ, तँ बेचेको हो भनेर लेखिदिन्छु भनेर भन्नुभयो। त्यसपछि फेरि मेरो बाबाआमालाई मार्ने भनेपछि फेरि मैले यस्तो काम गरेको। मलाई चाहिँ रेस्क्यु फाउन्डेसनमा लग्यो। त्यहाँबाट रेस्क्यु फाउन्डेसनमा लगेपछि त्यहाँबाट कोर्ट मेडिकल भएर अनि त्यसपछि त्यहाँ म पार्लरहरू फेरि त्यसपछि अलि सिलाइ पनि सिक्यो, सिलाइहरू थप्यो, सिलाइ सिकेर फेरि पार्लर पनि सिक्यो। मलाई यही गर्ने चाहना छ कि म पनि एउटा यस्तो बनौँ कि त्यहाँ जस्तो त्यस्तो ठाउँबाट म एउटा हामी जस्तो केटीहरूलाई त्यहाँबाट निकाल्छु, म तिनीहरूलाई राम्रो गराउँछु, त्यस्तै सोच छ मेरो। लेकिन सोच त पुरा हुँदैन कहिल्यै।
नानी कहाँ छ? के नाम हजुरको? म माइती नेपालबाट हो कि भन्नुहुन्छ एलिसा श्रेष्ठ। श्रेष्ठ घरै हुनु के नाता हो? बुढाबुढी बुढाबुढी हो।
के नाम त बुढाबुढी त्योभन्दा अगाडि नै बरु हामी चाहिँ यो गाडीहरू यो कुनै नआए पनि हामीलाई निवेदनै नआए पनि हामीले चाहिँ पढि अहिले चाहिँ हाम्रो यो नयाँ स्टाफ कोही पनि छैन। अब यहाँ 8-10 वर्षभन्दा पुरानो काम गरेको बहिनीहरू हुनुहुन्छ। अनि त्यसमा चाहिँ एकचोटि कुरा गर्दैमा उहाँहरूले ठ्याक्कै थाहा पाउनुहुन्छ अनुभव कारणले नै होला सायद।
डर छ त्यही त, बेचिदियो होला, कहीँ लगेर मारिदियो होला। अब खायो कि खाएन कि होइन। यहाँ कति ऐस आराम गरेर बसेको थियो। मलाई त एकदम गाह्रो भइरहेछ नि। अब न मरौँ न बाँचौँ। अब सबै साथीहरूले सम्झाउँछन् होइन, आउँछ एक दिन अवश्य खोज्छ, माइती नेपालले खोजिदिनुहुन्छ भनेर नै उहाँकै आशमै नै बाँचिरहेको छु आजसम्म चाहिँ होइन। छु म त अब माया गर्थेँ होइन। धेरै गाह्रो भइरहेछ मलाई अहिले बाँच्नलाई एकदमै क्या। मलाई यस्तो डाह भइरहेछ, कहाँ गएर खोज्ने के गर्ने होइन। एउटा केटाले हामी वनमा जाँदै कि जाइले पनि घाँस काट्न दाउरा काट्न जान्थ्यो। अनि त्यहीँबाट तिमीहरूले राम्रो काम लगाइदिन्छु जाऊ इन्डिया भने। अनि हामी आगो तिनीहरूलाई सजाय दिन्छु, तर यो साथीहरू पनि नफसोस्। हामी त यस्तो ठाउँमा गइस अब अर्को साथीहरूलाई पठाइदिन्छ फेरि। तर तिनीहरूले सजाय दिनुपर्छ, तर छोड्नु हुँदैन। तिनीहरूले सजाय गर्नुपर्छ। तिनीहरू अब सजाय दिएन भने तिनीहरूले फेरि गाउँमा जान्छ, फेरि लिएर जान्छ केटीहरू, अर्को केटीहरू लिएर जान्छ। खुसी हुनुहुन्छ?
यहाँ म धेरै खुसी छु। मलाई यहाँ यस्तो हेल्प गरिरहनु भएको छ। म त्यही भएर त्यहाँ त्यहाँ त मरेर कोही पनि नजाओस्, मरेर पनि नजाओस्। यहाँ त धेरै राम्रो छ, धेरै भगवान्को घर जस्तै राम्रो छ यहाँ त।
guests. Wes, you are amazing. Joanne, you are amazing. Guys, thank you so much for your support. It really does mean despite it. Oh, wait. Besides the fact that I'm not paying attention and just looping the video. So, terrific cause, isn't it?
It is.
It's an amazing cause.
Yep.
I mean, we all live in kind of, you know, first world countries. You don't imagine. And yet, when I was looking into it, and before I come on, so that's why I put some facts in.
I just saw amazing, Max.
You know, in this country, you don't think it's going to happen, and it is. It's happening all the time in England. You know, United Kingdom, and you don't. First world country. Who knew how bad it was, and it's really bad. Most of the people that are trafficked from around the world, they end up in England, in the UK. You know.
Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's really bad,
Yeah.
and this is why I think we should really pay attention to this. We have to do something, and this is a very good start.
Yeah, I literally didn't know. I didn't, you know, and obviously I'd never heard of the charity before, you know, and he said, and then when he asked me to come on, I went and looked about child trafficking and that, and I was so shocked with some of the stuff. You know, I mean, I live in England, for God's sake. It's not the first thing that comes into my head, you know. And then when I seen that, most of the children who are trafficked would end up here from around the world. You know, when they're actually trafficking them across borders, they come here.
You're absolutely right, Joanne. It doesn't get reported on the news.
I had no idea how bad it was. I'd obviously heard of it happening, but I never realized that it was in those numbers. It was just kind of staggering to me.
Yeah. So yeah, if you have a chance to share this out or point people out to these videos or Free a Girl, do so, because they're doing a great job and great work.
Definitely.
And obviously, you are amazing too, guys. Everybody, my guests, Max, Wesley, the people that joined the stream, you have a great heart. Thanks. Really, thanks.
And if you haven't hit the like button. We're just saying.
Yeah, I'll even hit my own like button. And subscribe and no.
And share it, because it is actually an important stream. So share it if you can as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And if you want to see me nearly crying and shaking with laughter, go to about, I don't know, 20 minutes in.
But you can also start your own charity, right? If you believe in this cause and you want to start your own charity, you can do that in two ways. One is through the homepage of Free Girl, which is this one. They have an option so you can start your own charity, or through Facebook, because Free Girl is recognized by Facebook as a real charity. So that's one of the reasons why I chose this charity, because for my birthday, Facebook said, sorry, the echo. Facebook said, like, you can start a charity stream or a charity for anything you like. Now, I looked at Hartstichting, which is something else in Dutch or in English, obviously. But Cancer Fund and Kika, but these guys, they have millions. They get millions every year. And Free Girl is not that well known. And people don't really know about the child trafficking that's going on. like you said, the numbers are staggering. And I think it's really important that people should know this and that there is an option to help them.
Yeah, definitely.
So, yeah.
5.5 million children are trafficked each year.
Yeah.
On average. Now that's crazy. Yeah. That's just staggering. I mean, we know times have changed. I mean, when I was a child, we used to go out and wander and we'd go all over the place. And, you know, I can remember when I was like 11 or 12, when our Dennis was like 13 or 14, we got these summer passes for the train and we could travel hundreds of miles all over the country, you know. I mean, our Dennis used to get a packed lunch and jump on the train and, you know, we'd be travelling up to near enough Scotland. We got to Dumfries and I can't remember, we could go down, you know, and we could travel all this big area. And our parents would say, well, mate, a packed lunch, there you go, off you go, get on the train, you can go where you want, see you tonight, you know. Yeah. I mean, when my children were small, I wouldn't have dreamed of doing that. And I think sometimes it's a bit worse now. I mean, my kids were never, they had strict times they had to come in. They weren't allowed to go too far. I mean, I'm sure they pushed the boundaries and lied to me a few times. But, you know, I mean, we do understand that times have changed and, you know, we have to protect our children a lot more now than we did, you know, from a lot of various things. But those figures, they blew me away. You know, blew me away.
That's terrible. It's terrible. But
scary.
There's hope. There's hope.
Well, I mean, we have to have hope, don't we? You know.
Yeah.
I think that's what keeps us going on. I mean, with all the lockdowns we've had lately as well, I mean, it's like we're all hoping it ends soon and we're all hoping the virus gets under control soon and it doesn't mutate into something terrible.
Well, there is, maybe we shouldn't talk about it because it is a kind of a touchy subject and this is going to go a whole different direction. But
hope.
We
just hope things change in the world because 2020 was crap. 2021's got to be better.
Well, yeah. But once we get the 60% mark, like 60% of the population is vaccinated or had the virus, then we go to group immunity. And that is the point that we can basically take off our mask and start to get more freedom, like handshakes or hugging, or we can visit our parents again. So that is something to look forward to. And I have hope that light at the end of the tunnel, sorry, still the echo, is coming closer.
Yeah, well, you know, we can only hope. I mean, I told you about my mum having a fall on the 17th of December. She broke her hip. She was in hospital and nobody's been allowed in to see her apart from my brother who's caring for her and her husband. And like everybody else is going down, all like my kids and my sisters and everything and their kids, they're all going down and waving at me through the window, you know, because nobody can go in, you know, we can't go in and see if she's all right or, you know, we're doing video calls. But because she has amnesia, Alzheimer's, it's really hard to communicate anyway via video chat, you know, as well. Even though we're doing video chats every few days, she gets confused, you know. She said to me the other day, "Who are you?" I went, "I'm your daughter." She went, "Are you?" She went, "You're a nice lady." I went, "Thanks." And I thought that's an improvement because before she went in hospital, she called me Spawn of Satan. So I don't know. I've improved to a nice lady. So I suppose that's something. But, you know, it's like, it's really hard because we're not going to have her for long. And we can't go in and see her. So that's really hard, you know, for us at the minute. You know, because we know she's not going to be around for much longer, but we can't go in. We don't want to risk knocking her off sooner if one of us have got COVID or something, you know. That'd just be wrong. So we're all being really careful and not going and not visiting and not seeing her and waving through windows, you know, and video calling and everything. When we might not have her here in a few months' time and we actually want to see her, you know? So it's hard for us.
It's been a terrible year for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's not going to last forever. And I'm sure that we'll all get through this and we'll see our families again.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. I mean, I've not seen my grandchildren for God knows how long in person, you know. And our Martin's just come off his, they've just had to be in isolation for 10 days because somebody in our Isaac's nurseries, because nursery schools are still open here, and somebody in our Isaac's nursery class got COVID. So they've just had to have isolation for 10 days away from everybody as well. Now our Martin having ADHD, it was driving him batty. He was losing his crap. He was phoning me up every night shouting. It's so hard on him, you know, because he's got ADHD. He's always on the go, do you know what I mean? He never sits still. So to have to be locked in for 10 days, it was driving him crazy. So I was getting the brunt end of it, which I found hilarious every night. And the kids are driving me mad, and she's driving me mad. But yeah, I mean, he's allowed out now, so he can go out at least for a bit, even if it's just for a drive in his car, you know. But yeah, the world has been a crazy place this last year, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it hasn't affected me at all.
No, it hasn't. Sure.
Just another day for me.
I mean, at the start of this thing, I was really trying to stay positive and try to post nice things to keep spirits up. But eventually, it just gnaws at you. It just keeps biting you in the ass.
Yeah, it does. I'm assuming it does. I mean, like I said, I'm just like social distance lockdown queen. Me, I've got a gold medal in it. I've been doing it for 8 years.
But there is something positive in all this, right? The world has never seen so much peace.
Well, yeah, and the rivers
No riots.
Cleaner. They're all cleaning up. I mean, that's a good thing about nature. When you leave it to her own devices, she starts sorting shit out, and the rivers are cleaner, the seas are cleaner. There's not much crap flowing in them. You know, the beaches are cleaner.
Unfortunately, there's masks everywhere, but
yeah, but I mean, things are cleaning up a lot more. I mean, the beaches are cleaner, the waters are clearer. Mother Nature, she has a way of working it out. She really does.
But I don't know if you heard this. There was an event here in the Netherlands. There was riots because we had a curfew now.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, like after 2 days of rioting, football supporters stepped up.
Oh.
They were helping the police. They weren't fighting as in they weren't rioting. They helped the police take care of the rioters.
Well,
there's some amazing little videos on Facebook and on YouTube about it. But there's one video that I really loved because there was this guy ready to throw a rock at the police, and like 5 of these supporters just ran up and tackled him and just started.
You know, I often wonder what goes through these people's heads. You know, they know the situation, and yet they find it okay to go out and start protesting. And I can understand people are mad. I can. But they're really not doing anybody any favours, all going out protesting, standing next to each other.
Well, there's a big difference between silent protest and, well, just rioting, just looting and plundering everything you find.
Honestly, normal days, most of those people who were doing that probably wouldn't even think about doing it on any given day, you know? And they come into a situation like we're in now, everybody's going stir crazy, and these things probably seem logical to them, even though they're not logical. You know, they've been kicked up, everybody's been isolated, your mind starts to wander, you know, people are losing the crap a bit, and it probably seems logical to them, even though it's not, you know?
Yeah, well, it's not weird though. I mean, we've never experienced such a thing as this. I mean, we had like a plague before and a pandemic before, but not like this. It spread so fast across the world.
I think the craziness has spread just as fast, hasn't it, as well? Everybody's
yes, we humans are an amazing race, but not always in the best way.
No. But, you know, it's a good job.
Traffic is way better, yes, Ray.
It is. It's a good job we've got opposable thumbs, otherwise we wouldn't be the smartest people on the planet. So some days it's true. It really is.
Oof.
Oh, I just really want to play pup.
I have to be honest. I'm starting to get a little tired. It's only 10:30 here, but of course, Wes, your day basically just started. Max, you're not even close to bedtime.
An hour behind you. That's all.
All right. And so yeah, I think I'm going to slowly quit this stream.
Have you seen Ray's comment? Oh, Ray, touchy.
Question for the panel: as non-Americans, how about that election? Election, that's politics. I do not follow politics.
Orange red bat.
They're all talking Skype.
Well, I could tell you, but I won't tell you on here, Ray, because I don't want that stream getting took off.
Anyway,
yeah.
My plan is to put on one more video. This one is a little longer than the previous two. The other two were like 7 or 8 minutes, but this one is 60 minutes, and it will give you a good view on what Free a Girl does, and it will give you somewhat of a good feeling too. So I am going to mute you both, and then we'll chat a bit in the side window, or you know how it works.
Okay.
All right. I want to thank you very much for being here. I want because without you, I could not have done the stream. I needed someone to laugh at. Oh wait, with sorry, Dutch.
Well, you know, with, it's all the same.
Right. Again, thank you so much, Mags, Wesley.
Yeah.
If you want to channel, feel free. I will, meanwhile, while the video is on, I will find your channels and I'll chuck the links in the chat. Chat replay is on, so people will be able to find it later if they rewatch. Thank you so much for your time. And
thanks for having me. I enjoyed it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Had fun,
Is there
but serious at the same time. It's been good, and it needs promoting. So you're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. Is there anything you would like to say to the people in chat?
Thanks for coming. Donate if you can. If not, just spend some time like you are doing now. You know, make other people aware as well, because I was shocked at the numbers, and not much shocked me, but I was. So have a look at them for your own country as well. It'll shock you.
I would just say if you can donate today, then great, do so. If you can't donate today, then maybe another day, a little bit down the road. But just save that link so that you can do that. Want to thank everybody who has donated already. It's definitely a worthwhile cause, and seeing, like I said before, seeing those numbers is absolutely staggering. So if we can do even just a little bit, it would be great.
Well said. Well said. Again, thank you both for so much for your insight. I'm so crappy at English. Anyway, for your dedication to this subject, and I just can't thank you enough. But I hope to see you again on maybe another stream. We're definitely going to play guitar sometime, Wes.
Yes, definitely.
And Mags, well, you like my voice to not see me on stream, so.
Can I come on and play air guitar? I'm really good at air guitar.
Air guitar, right. Well,
Wild Stallions.
You can do some good riffing.
Yeah.
I can sing.
Right.
I can sing. Didn't say I can sing well, but I can sing.
All right. It's a start. It's a start. Thank you so much. And everybody in chat, thanks so much, and enjoy this last video that we're going to put on before the end of the stream. Once I find it. The video is called Wings and produced and made by Free a Girl. Please enjoy.
Toen ik 22 was, heb ik Free a Girl opgericht omdat ik vind dat kinderprostitutie moet stoppen. Deze week ben ik afgereisd naar Nepal samen met mijn zoontje Chara. We gaan samen onze projecten bezoeken, maar ik wil ook heel graag aan jullie laten zien waar het probleem nou echt ligt en hoe we die aanpakken.
Chess is voor het eerst met me mee op reis voor Free a Girl. We rijden nu richting een van onze opvanghuizen in Kathmandu. Chess heeft thuis tekeningen gemaakt voor de kinderen.
Wat ben je aan het doen?
Tekeningen maken kindjes.
Oh, wat mooi. Wat maak jij dan?
Gorilla.
Een gorilla?
Ja.
Wauw, wat goed van jou zeg.
Hele grote kleine.
Maar hoeveel tekeningen heb je al gemaakt, Jess? Wow, 100.
Oh, kijk. Straks mag Chess de tekeningen en cadeautjes aan de kinderen uitdelen. Veel van deze kinderen zijn geboren uit verkrachtingen en te vondeling gelegd. Hun moeders zijn zelf nog kind, maar werken wel in de prostitutie. Soms zijn ze zo bang dat ze uit paniek hun baby in plastic wikkelen en voor dood achterlaten bij de rivier of het grof vuil. Diegenen die op tijd gevonden worden, krijgen hier een warme en veilige plek.
Namaste. Zeg maar, ik heb voor jullie een tekening gemaakt. Ga maar uitdelen.
De oudere meiden die hier wonen hebben verschrikkelijke dingen meegemaakt. Zij zijn hier terechtgekomen nadat wij ze bevrijd hebben uit de prostitutie. Ik ga nu praten met Shalina. Zij is nu 16 jaar en woont sinds haar 10e in ons opvanghuis.
And how is it for you to live here?
It is so nice. I usually go to schools, I play guitars, I play basketball, and I do dance here with my friends.
Can you tell me a little bit what happened to you before you came to this safety house?
When I was 9 years old, I met my one friend, and her name is Anita, and she took me in the bar where I don't know, and she usually used to tell me that you have to do dance and you have to sit with guests and you have to drink alcohol, cigarette, and I did that. And
when you were 9 years old?
Yes, and she used to tell me that you have to go with guests and sleep, and I used to go, but I don't know what is that, and she used to send more guests, and one day I left from that room when there are more guests, and
Yeah. So she put you in a room?
Yes.
When you were 9 years old and you had to wait, and then many men would come in and they would have sex with you?
Yes.
And you were 9 years old, you didn't really understand what was happening. So for 1 year you had to do work that you shouldn't be doing.
Yes.
And since you're 10 years old, you came to this house.
Yes.
And you're living a good life now.
Yes.
You're happy here.
Yes, I'm so happy
Oh,
to be here.
I'm so happy to hear that.
Alle meisjes hier hebben hun eigen hartverscheurende verhaal. Sunita wacht nu op mij om haar verhaal met me te delen.
Did you realize what was happening to you?
यस्तो भन्थ्यो त्यहाँको घरवालीले तिमीले जति धेरै कस्टमरसँग तिमी बस्यौ तिमीलाई जसले किनेर गयो त्यो मान्छेको पैसा चुक्ता हुन्छ अनि तिमी यहाँबाट जान सक्छौ यस्तो भन्थे अनि त्यहाँबाट निस्किनुलाई पनि हामी त बाध्यताले भयो नि त्यो कस्टमरसँग चाहिँ जानु पर्थ्यो कि थाहा भन्नाले अब त्यहाँ गर्दै गएस त्यहाँको त्यस्तै सधैँ गर्नु पर्थ्यो हैन गरेन भने त्यतिहरुले त्यहाँको आइमीहरुले चाहिँ मलाई कति पिट्थ्यो अनि त्यहाँको म भन्दा अलि पुरानो दिदीहरुलाई चाहिँ मैले सोध्थे अनि तिनीहरुले हामी पनि तिमी जस्तै भएर आको हैन हामीलाई पनि मान्छेले यसरी बेचेको यहाँबाट भाग्ने कोसिस गर्यो भने चाहिँ मारेर फाल्दिन्छ यसो भन्ने अनि खाना दिदैन थियो कति पिट्थ्यो सुत्न नि पाउँदैन थियो हामीले चाहिँ त्यतै यो अब काम गर्दिन म आज मलाई सन्चो छैन भन्यो भने त यस्तोको लागि आको अब नेपाली भाषामा त्यो कस्तो नराम्रो वर्डहरु भन्छ नि अनि त यस्तो गर्नको लागि त आको नि यस्तो नगरेर के गर्छ तेरो आमा बाउले खाना दिन्छ यहाँ भन्दै कति पिट्थ्यो पिट्ने कति तारहरुले पिट्ने करेन्टको सर्टहरु त्यस्तोहरु लगाइदिने यो चाहिँ त्यहाँ मैले काम गरेर नमान्दा चाहिँ उनीहरुले चाहिँ जस चुरोट खाएर चाहिँ त्यो घरवालीहरुले जलाइदिएको यहाँ चुरोटले पोल्दिएको अनि पछि पाकेर घाउ भएको थियो अनि यो घाउ चाहिँ अब मलाई कस्तो दिक्क लागिसक्यो थियो मेरो लागि मर्छु भनेर काटेको अनि एकछिनसम्म चाहिँ ब्लड आयो त्यसपछि त निको भयो खै मर्दा नि मरेन
I'm so happy you didn't die. I'm so happy you're here. Really happy. Never do that again, okay? Promise?
Promise.
Thank you.
Hier in het opvanghuis krijgen meisjes als Shalina en Sunita een tweede kans op geluk. Ze zijn getraumatiseerd en krijgen daarvoor de nodige hulp. Het duurt soms lang voordat ze weer ergens van kunnen genieten. Ze hebben zoveel meegemaakt. Er is hier structuur en alle kinderen zorgen voor elkaar. Iedere dag begint hier met een prachtig ritueel. En de meisjes hebben ons hiervoor uitgenodigd. Na dit ritueel gaan de kinderen eten. De ene groep helpt in de keuken, terwijl de andere groep eet. En als alle buiken gevuld zijn, dan is het tijd om naar school te gaan. Onderwijs is zo belangrijk om deze kinderen vleugels te geven. Het is de basis van een zelfstandig leven. Nadat meisjes bevrijd worden uit de prostitutie, krijgen ze hier de kans op een eerlijke toekomst. Na het basisonderwijs bieden we beroepsonderwijs aan, zodat ze hun eigen talenten kunnen ontdekken. Sunita, die mij eerder haar verschrikkelijke verhaal vertelde, heeft gekozen voor een horecaopleiding. In het Mighty Café krijgen meisjes een barista-training en leren ze de fijne kneepjes van het horecavak. Ik bezoek haar op haar stageplek.
Namaste.
Namaste.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you, ma'am?
Good, thank you. How does it make you feel to work here?
I'm so happy.
I'm also very happy. Let's try them. Cheers. Cheers. We zijn hier nu bij een van de checkpoints tussen Nepal en India. Hier worden jaarlijks duizenden meisjes getrafficked van Nepal naar India toe. En die komen dan in de gedwongen seksindustrie terecht. Wat zo bijzonder is, dat wij hier nu posten hebben gecreëerd met meisjes die uit de gedwongen seksindustrie komen, die nu volwassen zijn. En die checken al het vrachtverkeer, de bussen, of dat er jonge meisjes verstopt zitten die ze gaan verhandelen. En ik ga nu met ze mee om te kijken hoe dat eraan toe gaat.
Excuse me.
Het voelt heel erg raar om dit te doen. Maar er komen elke dag tienduizenden bussen, vrachtwagens voorbij, waar ze dus meisjes in smokkelen. Dus het werk wat ze hier doen is echt ontzettend belangrijk, want ze onderscheppen zo 30 tot 40 meisjes per maand.
तपाईँको घर हजुर गुल्मी गुल्मी भनेको कुन जिल्लामा पर्छ गुल्मिनी जिल्ला हो हैन अनि पोखरा केको लागि जाँदै हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँ थोरै को छ पोखरामा को रिलेटिभ छ या आफन्त आमा बुवा कोही बस्नु हुन्छ आफ्नै दाइ हुनुहुन्छ आफ्नै दाइ दाइको नाम सुजन के तपाईको नाम यो नै तपाईको नागरिकता छ तपाईसँग अहिले हजुर म माइती नेपालबाट है अनि हामीहरू प्राय सबै गाडी चेक गर्छौँ अनि पोखराको गाडीलाई पनि हामी अलि ग्राह्यता दिन्छौँ किनकि पोखराको गाडीमा पनि महिला हिंसाको एकदमै बढिरहेको हुन्छ हैन त्यही भएर हामी अब तपाईको एज भनेको अहिले कति भयो तपाई भर्खरको हुनुहुन्छ हैन त्यही भएर हामीले तपाईलाई सोधेको कि सर हजुर एक्लै हुनुहुन्छ अनि उहाँको घर गुल्मी अनि पोखरा दाइ छ अरे भनेर भन्दै हुनुहुन्छ हैन
हामी चाहिँ माइती नेपालबाट हैन अनि तपाईँ चाहिँ कोसँग के गरेर एक्लै हो कि के हो हैन कतिपय त लडाइँ पकाइ गरेर उ गरिरहेको हुन्छ नि त त्यस कारण तपाईँको नामहरू हामी टिप्छु अनि पठाइदिन्छु ल
हुन्छ
टिपेर एकछिन भाइ
Het meisje werd ondervraagd. We hebben haar broer gebeld en haar verhaal bleek gelukkig te kloppen. Ze mocht haar reis voortzetten.
तपाईको को हो बहिनी छोरी हो
Ik ga nu op bezoek bij een van onze shelters. Hier worden 23 meisjes opgevangen. Ze worden geholpen bij het verwerken van hun trauma's, maar ze krijgen ook danstherapie. Ze volgen een opleiding, leren Engels en ze weten dat ik kom. Dus ik heb er stiekem heel veel zin in.
Om bewustzijn te creëren rond mishandeling en uitbuiting van meisjes en vrouwen is er vandaag een demonstratie georganiseerd. Al deze mensen heffen hun stem tegen mishandeling en vechten voor gelijke rechten. Ik loop met ze mee.
Hier in Nepal zijn ze al heel goed bezig. De komende 16 dagen staan in het teken tegen handel van vrouwen en kinderprostitutie. En wij doen mee. Ons opvanghuis loopt ook hier om te strijden tegen kinderprostitutie.
Deze meisjes kunnen gelukkig weer lachen. Maar helaas zitten er op dit moment nog heel veel meisjes opgesloten die hopen op een wonder. Ik ga met Bisho, de directeur van dit opvanghuis, praten om te vragen waar het probleem nou echt ligt.
Biggest problem of children here in Nepal, they are unsafe, they are vulnerable to trafficking, they are sexually abused, so they need protection. So many traffickers are taking girls, taking the advantage of this open border. So every year we intercept or we rescue more than 3,500 girls from being trafficked from this border area. Before, trafficking of Nepali girls just used to be in Indian brothels, but now trafficking has changed and Nepali girls are now going up to South Africa to work in a dance bars, in massage parlors, so they are sexually exploited. So it is not the similar format of trafficking that used to be before. So many organizations like Mighty Nepal and Free a Girl trying to intervene the red light area, they are now moving from that area to newest area.
Yeah.
Maybe moving from brothels to apartment, in a residential area becomes very difficult task for rescuers or human rights defenders to find out exactly who is traffic survivor. Because until and unless you prosecute traffickers, bring trafficker behind the bars, trafficking will not go down. So we, with the legal aid lawyers, the girls victims are counseled and motivated to file cases in the court.
Terwijl de zon ondergaat in Kathmandu, maken wij ons klaar voor een bezoek aan een van de vele zogenaamde dancebars. In deze barren komen de mannen eigenlijk niet om te kijken naar de dansende meisjes, maar om seks met ze te hebben. Helaas is het grootste deel van deze meisjes minderjarig. Zij worden vaak buiten zicht gehouden, totdat er een klant met genoeg geld binnenkomt. Wij gaan proberen dit met een verborgen camera vast te leggen. Ik ga met 3 mannen de bar in en houd me als vrouw wat afzijdig. Er komen direct meisjes op de mannen af, gaan op hun schoot zitten en beginnen vragen te stellen. Het gaat gepaard met een hoop erotiek. Een van de meisjes vertelt dat ze pas 15 jaar is en dat er nog jongere meisjes in het pand aanwezig zijn. Ik zou ze het liefst nu allemaal willen bevrijden. Maar dan breng ik iedereen in gevaar. Ons bevrijdingsteam zal hier zeker terugkomen. Ik kan moeilijk slapen die nacht. In wat voor wereld leven we eigenlijk? Waar kinderen niet gewoon kinderen kunnen zijn.
En nu vraag jij je waarschijnlijk af, wat gebeurt er met die verschrikkelijke daders? Wij hebben de School for Justice opgericht. Hierin worden meisjes die wij ooit zelf uit de kinderprostitutie hebben gered, opgeleid tot advocaat of officier van justitie, om deze monsters voor eens en altijd achter de tralies te krijgen. Ik wil je bedanken voor de tijd die je hebt genomen om hiernaar te kijken. En wil je ons helpen, op welke manier dan ook, surf dan naar freeagirl.nl. Dankjewel. Mwah.
And that is it for today, the end of this live stream. Our live stream, my live stream. Please support Free a Girl. They are a noble, incredible, and great cause. And until next time, keep your heart warm.